Today, we're exploring one of the most powerful ways to grow your business in the mortgage industry and expand your client base: building relationships with realtors. Realtor partnerships can transform your career as a loan officer, giving you a consistent pipeline of clients, new opportunities, and of course, the potential for increased revenue. So in this video, we're going to walk through everything you need to know to attract more realtor partners, build those relationships from the ground up, and keep them strong over time. It's how I grew my business to where I was closing 300 loans a year. So let's dive into the strategies that'll help you become the preferred partner for realtors in your area. If you're new to the channel, I'm Megan, a 20-year veteran in the mortgage industry who grew my business from realtor relationships and partnerships. And now I help other loan officers grow their business and open their own mortgage businesses. So first, let's talk about why realtor partnerships are a really important part of growing a business if you're a loan officer or mortgage broker. As a loan officer, realtors can be one of your most reliable sources of business. And the reason is because realtors often have had the first contact with buyers. Now, I know this is changing more and more with everything online, but they are in the perfect position to recommend you to someone who doesn't know who to contact and reach out to. So developing and being a real estate agent's number one means you have earned the position with a realtor and they're trusting you with their paycheck. So building a network of realtor partners, it creates this steady flow of referrals, allowing you to focus more on closing loans and less on lead generation the more you build up your amount of partnerships that you work with. So in turn, these partnerships help establish you as a recognized name in the industry because then you meet other real estate agents. The realtor benefits too by working with you as a loan officer if you do a good job and if you help that real estate agent, if you're professional, if you form a true partnership, if you communicate and are dependable. It really should be a win-win that helps both parties. So let's talk about attracting these types of relationships. I want to start the section by saying working with more realtors takes a mindset shift. They are you and I. They just have a different job, and you have to go into the relationship normal and adding value. Just like you would a friendship or a marriage, I feel like a lot of loan officers approach realtors thinking only about like what you want and need, and asking, like just going and asking someone for business just does not work. Know that. That isn't going to work. Like literally, think about going up and meeting a friend and saying, hey, I wanted to connect. Would you want to go grab some coffee so I can tell you about my house, car, kids, garden, see if you'd like to come and check it out or come over to my house? It's nuts, right? So now let's look at some proven strategies for when you are looking to connect with realtor partners. And it all starts with standing out in a competitive market. There are more loan officers reaching out to the same agents. So the only way that you're going to start forming relationships is if you're different and you're thoughtful and you bring value. So number one is adding value in the things that you do and the services you provide. Realtors want to partner with loan officers who make their job easier. This could be anything from most loan officers will be like, oh, I do fast pre-approvals. I answer my phone at all hours. Like, that's not really what it's about. And it also, I don't think, is completely about paying for co-marketing materials. It's more about truly being a partner and sitting down, figuring out what they're doing, what they're not doing, that you know how to do and could teach them so their business grows, and providing things that make them more money, saves them time, organizes them, takes something off their plate. And so thinking through what you have at your current company that does those things. So as an example, one of the things that we have at Collab Lending at our brokerages is we have automatic updates that go out to the buyer's agent, the listing agent, the title company, the buyer all at once. And what that does is it saves the buyer's agent from calling and updating the listing agent. Right? You don't want to show the feature, but you want to say, hey, what do you normally have a loan officer do to update all parties? And if a real estate agent says, oh, well, they call me and tell me, throughout the process, and I would say, okay, well, are they calling the listing agent as well? Are they calling well, I don't think so. Do you get email updates? No. Well, let me explain. There's a way that we save our agents time. The second thing is being an effective communicator, which I think communication is expected. If you don't communicate well as a loan officer, you've got to work on that. You have to be responsive and approachable. You have to show that you know how to handle tough situations with clients, because realtors and all people in business value a loan officer who they can rely on to get answers quickly, accurately, especially when the pressure's on. And sometimes that means even talking them through some tough situations. The third thing is build rapport and find common ground. Remember, realtors are just like us. Connect with them on a personal level. Find out what they like to do. Go to their social media pages. Understand what their goals are this year and figure out how you can help them get there. You know, talking about the market, small touches, they really can go a long way for a real estate agent to see you as someone that they can lean on. Prove your expertise. So when a real estate agent recommends you, they're staking their reputation on your service, that you know what you're doing. Demonstrate your expertise by staying on top of things that are going on in the industry, where the rates are, giving suggestions, sharing market insights, showing a deep understanding. The more they trust your knowledge, the more likely they are to send your clients your way. Now, I'm going to give you a sidebar on this. One of the things that I used to do with agents, and I still get called in to do with my loan officers, is I used to do lunch and learns, but not on mortgage topics, on topics agents cared the most about. So my most requested topic was how to save money when filing your taxes. So my background's in accounting. So I would share with them ways of things they should be writing off on their tax returns that they didn't know about. And what that does is it really elevates you as a person who knows things and who they can depend on. So think about that. Maybe we have a sales manager who used to be a chef, and I've been encouraging him to do a recipes with Rusty. So I'm hopefully going to start putting them up here, because realtors like hosting open houses and, you know, all different things. It doesn't matter what that thing is that you're an expert in. Use it. Now, let's talk about strategies to maintain the relationship. So starting a partnership is the first step. Maintaining and growing it is where the real work and the reward comes in. Be consistent and reliable. Nothing builds trust faster than consistent, high-quality service, and that's what real estate agents want. They want you to treat their clients well, do the things you say you're going to do, and make reliability your brand. Make sure you do frequent follow-up. So we not only just do the updates that I was talking about earlier in the video, whoever on my team was handling the clients would every single week on the same day call and make updates to everyone. So keep them in the loop. Regularly communicate even when there's no immediate transaction or when there's nothing to be told. Just say, I'm checking in. Is there anything that you need? A quick check-in goes a really long way to strengthen a relationship. And then celebrate success together. So when a deal closes, celebrate with your realtor partner. Send handwritten thank you notes, because not many people do that. A small gift. Not only does this create goodwill, but also leaves a positive impression, and it makes it more likely that they'll think of you in the future. Offer educational resources, like I was saying about offering ways to save on their taxes. That really makes you a valuable resource that agents will talk about. And continually show your gratitude. And if you work with some great real estate agents, they will show their gratitude back to you. It is a give and take relationship. And then the last section here on the video I wanted to talk about was just some additional tips for success. Just a few miscellaneous things. Make sure that you aren't just going after agents from one office or one location. Like, network. Attend local events, real estate seminars, functions. We're in the digital age. You could create a video, because realtors are looking for some niche things that would help them sell more houses, not just the vanilla loan products. So being in the spaces that realtors show up, including YouTube, can honestly build a very strong business. Use co-marketing strategies, even though it's not the number one thing you have to do. The real estate agents who commit to you, commit to them back by investing in their business. And then ask for feedback. So once you start working with someone, listen to what they have to say. Adjust what you do based on the feedback they give you. They will appreciate a loan officer who's willing to ask for feedback and then take action on what they suggest. So to sum it up, realtor partnerships are one of the most effective ways to grow your business as a loan officer. With the right approach, you can create a steady pipeline of clients and establish yourself as a trusted name in the industry. But remember, partnerships are built on value, trust, consistency. So take the steps that we talked about today to attract new partnerships, nurture them as real relationships, and watch your business grow. So I hope you found this video helpful. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you get our next videos coming out every week on Wednesday. Let us know in the comments how you're building partnerships or if you have any tips or suggestions on things that you're doing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.